All right, to begin, we'll want to grab a piece of construction paper and we want to fold it lengthwise like a hot dog. There we go. You want to press that seam nice and tight and then open it up. We're going to grab scissors. And if you need help cutting, just ask for assistance. Ask for someone to help you. And we just want to cut along the fold that we made. This way we have twice as much construction paper so we can make it nice and long. This way the whole thing will fold over and make a crown. Then take a pencil crayon or a pencil or a marker, and we're going to draw the points of our crown. Now you can make this look however you want it to look. I think I want just a classic crown, just like in our story. There we go. And then we're going to, oh, that's in the way. I'm going to cut that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go all the way along. Go. And even if you can see these lines along here, you just flip it over and then you don't see them anymore. Excellent. So you want to do that to both of them so that you have just as much going all the way across. Now I'm only not drawing on this one because I've made a couple of these already, so I know exactly what pattern I need to cut all the way across. There we go. And then clean up any mess you've made. Maybe make a pile, or if you have your garbage nearby. There we go. And then we have, see, it's already starting to look like a crown. Then what you'll want to do is grab some glue or a glue stick, whichever you prefer, or whatever you have around the house. If you have tape, that works too. But I'm just gonna make a line of glue on the edge of the crown. Whoops, uh-oh, made a little bit of mess. That happens too. And you're just gonna glue it, glue that seam on. I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm going to add a little bit more glue. I don't think I put enough. There we go. A little bit goes a long way. There we go. And you just want to lay this flat the whole time so that it has time to dry, because liquid glue takes a little bit longer. But now comes the super fun part, as we get to decorate this whole thing. I've chosen orange and blue construction paper because that's one of the colors that I enjoy. And some construction paper that I had lying around the house. And then you'll want to take your pencil, crayon, marker, or pencil again and draw some shapes. Whichever ones you like that you want to add onto your crown. So I'm going to do a couple of circles that I'll cut out in a bit. Maybe I'll do, let's do a triangle. Those are fun shapes. I'll do a couple of triangles. Boop, boop. There we go. And then maybe I want to do some squares. And I'll cut those out like that. And you can do whatever you want. If you want to do a heart, you can, or a star. It just gets a little trickier to cut out if you don't have very good precision. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my blue construction paper, just to add a bit more color. And you don't have to do 2 pieces of construction paper. If you have more colors to choose from, feel free to use as many as you like and to do whatever shapes you enjoy. to make your crown unique to you. So then we're going to cut these out. I'm going to cut out a circle. And once again, if you have a little bit of trouble using scissors, don't be afraid to ask somebody for some help in the cutting part, because you can still decorate even if you're not the one doing the cutting. So we've got a couple pieces there. There we go. Cut those up just like that. Put those to the side. And do the same with the blue ones. And now we have a bunch of pieces we can use and add to our crown. Just like that. Got a couple more. I did some diamonds. There we go. Okay, so now you just decide wherever you'd like if you want to use glue or your glue stick. Or at this point, if you want to just use tape, you can. But I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on a couple of these here. Just a dab of glue on each point of my crown. And then I'm going to use my circle. I'm going to do blue every other color. Nice. Let's do a circle over here. And how about a triangle over here? That looks like fun. Let's do another triangle. Hee. Excellent. So now you're starting to get a nice amount of jewels on your crown. And then, if you'd like, you can continue if you have extra pieces, or if you want to make more or even do a different color. I just put a little bit of dab of glue. I'm going to put some square jewels on here. So we've cut out some construction paper jewels to make our crowns fancy. Just like Grampa Mole Rat, the wise leader. Okay. And then, if you have any markers or pencil crayons or crayons, now you can get inventive. I'm going to do some spirals, but you can make it look absolutely unique to you and whatever you want to design it with. Maybe you want to put some hearts or some leaves on it. It is entirely up to you. I'm going to make that a heart. Let's color that in. Perfect. And you'll want to do that. I'm only doing this half to show you, but you want to do it all the way along the entire crown. Perfect. Until you have one that's all done, all the way across. Mine's pretty simple, but I liked it like that. And then you'll just want to get some help putting these ends together. So just like we did with the first seam, we're going to do that here too. So you can either use glue, or I think tape might be best for this part. So you just tape this end up here and down here. Or if you do want to use glue, you can glue along here, and you'll just have to hold it for a bit so that it doesn't come apart. And then you just let that sit like that, and you've got yourself a full crown, decorated all the way across, and you can wear it to any fancy party with all of our mole rats. Excellent, and you'll fit right in. Well, thank you very much for making that craft with me. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for our story time.